Hey guys, good morning. It's Sean Bougie here. It is cold today. We're going to go over a little more into negotiation. And you guys know the number one go-to negotiation technique I use is the walk away or take away close, right? You make them an offer. It's your best offer you can give them. Or if you've made an initial offer and then you came back at your best possible offer, and they don't want to do it, or they're hemming and hawing or whatever, you just leave, right? You just go, hey, I appreciate it. I've done the best I could. We're apparently not going to come to terms. I'm going to send you a little letter letting you know, hey, we're putting the file to the side. We're not going to bug you anymore. If you change your mind, give me a call. Done. That's what I do. And it works 99% of the time, especially since I use structured buyouts, and I'm going to give them a substantial amount of money up front, meaning within 5 business days after they sign. A couple things you guys are going to run into, and all this stuff is rare, guys, but in the end, the general public sucks. Okay, so every once in a while you've got to, and there's no other way for me to really put it that gets the point across. Every once in a while, you got to spank them. You got to teach them a lesson, because they're not going to respect you otherwise, and they're not going to get in line. And the bottom line is, you don't set the tone from the get-go or throughout the process, you're going to get run over. If you're not willing to walk away and negotiate, if you're not willing to walk away, it's not negotiation, it's order taking, and they're going to run over you. Okay? So up front, and I'm only going to cover a couple different scenarios here, but these are the ones that people tend to have the most difficulty with. And by the way, you can join up with us, guys. Let us handle this issue, this part of it, and become a researcher and get paid extremely well. Heck, January 1st, we're going to have a 16% program, 16% of gross. If you also find the people, 8%, current system, 8%, you just research the debt against the property and ownership. But anyway, so in initial negotiation, one of the things that will happen is you'll get, hey, I'm on board, got your offer, talked about it with my spouse, they've got issues, and they said da 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 da. Well, I thought we had an agreement. Well, yeah, but then I brought it up with my wife or my husband, and they have an issue. Okay, great. What's their phone number? What? What's their phone number? Are they there? I can talk to them right now. Well, no, they're not there. I'm just passing on what I understand that. Apparently, they're the person I need to talk to. You and I thought had an agreement. Now they're having an issue with it. I get that. Let me see if I can clear it up with them. What's their phone number? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to want you to talk to them. If they won't give you the phone number, and they're like, well, I just know that this is where we are after talking to them, and da-da-da, you just go, hey, that's cool. Tell you what, I don't want any misunderstandings. I don't want you to feel like you've been forced into anything. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a call back in about 3 days, 2-3 days, a couple days, and let's see where we are at that point. Okay? And let me tell you why I do that, guys. Now I just want to make sure you guys are clear, and that's it. And I'll hang up right away. I'll call you back in a couple days, and I'll wait the full 3 days. They're going to call you back before the full 3 days is over, by the way. And the reason is they were lying. Okay? Their spouse was on board. In fact, their spouse has gone out and spent the money, put it on a credit card, bought stuff for Christmas or whatever, and now they have to explain to the spouse that they were a jerk and playing little cutesy little games here and trying to go back on their word and coming back to you. Okay? Seriously. So they're going to call you back and put, especially if it's a small discrepancy, guys, 500, $1,000, whatever, over thousands and thousands of dollars. They're not. It's just a game. It's an attempt for them to make a little bit of money out of you, and don't play the game. Set the tone now. All right. So the spousal excuse we talked about. The second deal is during the process, or rather when before the process started, you've got agreement, you sent the mobile notary out. Whenever you send a mobile notary out, give them your direct cell phone number and tell them, look, tell me when you're supposed to meet these guys. Mobile notary is going to set up the time with the people, right? Tell me when, so I'm available. Here's my phone number. Call me if there's any issue. Every once in a while, there's an issue. Well, I don't like this wording. I don't like that wording. They're throwing up an obstacle. Now, if it's getting rid of a sentence that doesn't impact the rest of the agreement, just go, look, single line, the notary knows how to do this. Okay, cross through that one thing, single line, so we can still read what we're crossing through, but cross through it, right? And everybody initial it. Everybody that was supposed to sign this thing, have them all initial it, including the notary, that they saw this and they agreed to it. If they're trying to change items, you just go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we had an agreement. If they're trying to change, I'm changing my mind, da, da, da. Okay, look, I did the best I could. Do me a favor, put the mobile notary on the phone. And they will, and you go, hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Just tell them, hey, you can't come to terms, have a nice day, get the hell out of there. Now what's going to happen, and that's all you tell the notary. And what's going to happen 90% of the time is the mobile notary is going to go, he's telling me to leave, I guess we're done, and start taking off. And what's going to happen 90% of the time is he's going to grab that mobile notary and not let him get to the door. And they're going to sign it and you're good. The other 10% of the time they're not going to agree. That's fine. I don't call them back. I send them the letter. Hey guys, thanks for talking to me. Sorry it didn't work out. Have a great day. Done, done, done. Not playing this game, guys. Not playing this game. They're playing a game. I call that the terrorist. Okay, they're trying to hold the deal hostage with my mobile notary there. I don't negotiate with terrorists. They either agree because we already had an agreement or not. Now, sometimes they'll call you back, and guys, I'll do this every once in a while, and this sounds really hardcore because it is, but every once in a while, if I have some guy that wants to change the agreement the last minute, and then the mobile notary walks and they call back, I'll just go, man, I have no problem shaming men. I have no problem doing it. Man, I thought we had an agreement as men. Let that sit out there. I thought we had an agreement as men. My word is my bond. I thought we had an agreement as men. I'm not going to say my word is my bond. I'm just going to say, I thought we had an agreement as men. Silence. Let them hem and haw and figure it all out at that point. I have no problem shaming men. If we had an agreement as men and they decided to go back on it, I'm done. Right? And that's when they're either going to come to terms and go, sorry man, you're right, we're not. I got no problem shaming men to try to back out of an agreement. The last issue, and this is, all these guys are extremely rare that you're going to run into this stuff. I'm just telling you how to handle it. Because these are the things that really throw people off in this business, and in any business, by the way, guys. I used to be a realtor, and a lot of times I had power of attorney. I had power of attorney for my buyer or seller because they were coming in from out of state and they couldn't be there for the actual closing, or they were already moving on to something else and they had already left. I had power of attorney so I could sign the closing documents. And the one thing I would do when I said, hey, sign this power of attorney for me and I'll handle it for you, is I go, look, do you trust me? And they'd say, well, yeah, great. Because if something comes up, I need the latitude to handle this. I'm just giving you guys this background, this context, because this is where this came from. This is where I came to this point. And they go, okay. And every once in a while, I had one instance. It was my seller. The buyer was a jerk the whole time. We get to the closing table, and he wants another $1,500 because he says he didn't see the carpet in its current shape, and after the furniture was out, now he realizes he needs more money. Well, we had already negotiated in their carpet allowance, and he knew that. Okay, so it was all BS. The guy was doing that, and I just thought, man, we had an agreement. I'm sorry, I can't do that. And you go, well, then I'm not going to close. Dude has a closing truck, has a truck rather, with all of his crap in it outside of the house, waiting to go into the house. He's full of crap. I go, you know what? I appreciate it. I'll let my sellers know. I hope y'all have a nice day. Sorry it didn't work out. Never made it to my car. Never made it to my car. Same thing with listing agreements. I go on a listing agreement. Seller would, well, this other realtor's doing it for 5%. I understand that I can't do that. Best I can do is a round trip discount. Best I can do is this, da-da-da. Well, we can't. Well, then we got to go with the other realtor. Man, I really appreciated your time. I hope you have a great day. Never made it to the door. Never made it to the door. You know why? The back of their head, damn, I want this guy on my side. Or damn, I respect this guy. Okay? Last possible deal you may deal with that's really difficult for most people is the threat. And this is usually when, well, there's two other deals. I'm sorry. One is during the process, you got the person that's just bugging the hell out of you. Every week it's a phone call. Guys, you say, listen, once it's gone to the attorney, I go, look, it's in the attorney's hands. I'll call and find out, but after this, I'm going to have them call you direct, and here's the direct phone number for them. Okay? And I call the attorney, I call him back, hey, here's where we are. And I also give them the Scotty routine, right? Always give them the Scotty routine. Hey, they're on the docket, they're going in 3 weeks. It could be 2 months after that we get a check, so I need you to hold tight. We're there, he's doing the best we can. Nobody's going to get paid until this is resolved, so everybody's trying really hard. But that's where we are. And by the way, again, here's the paralegal's phone number if you have any further questions. Now, they're going to test you, and they're going to call you in a week, and you don't answer the phone. And you call your attorney or your attorney's paralegal, and you go, John Smith called me again. Here's his phone number. Give him a call, let him know what's going on. Now they know, oh, crap, if I call Sean, I'm going to have to talk to the attorney. People hate talking to attorneys, right? And they know at that point, Sean's not playing. He said that this was the deal and it was in the attorney's hands. It's in the attorney's hands. I'm not taking those calls anymore. It's not my deal anymore. I can't do anything. I'm not going to go make some oral arguments or talk to a clerk. They're doing the best they can. Here's where they are. Here's their phone number. Done. Okay? One final thing, and that is you got the person that'll do the threat. All this stuff crazy rare. They're going to do the threat at the end. I always call them, hey, got my last payment's coming. We agreed to this much money. Sorry, I got to plug this in. We agreed to this much money. Check's coming. Oh, you know what? And all of a sudden, they have amnesia. That's not what I agreed to. I thought I was going to make more money. I think maybe I should do it. I said, listen, that's the agreement. If they push it and they want to threaten, and this is very rare, extremely rare, but every once in a while they're going to push it and go, you know what, I think maybe I should take you to court. Great. Don't even hesitate. This is literally my response. My Tony's name is Tony, blah, blah, blah. Here's her phone number. She's with this law group. Give her a call. Have your attorney call him, better yet. Have a nice day. That sounds like a legal argument. I'm sorry. That sounds like a legal argument. That's not my thing. That's for my attorney. Call them if you have an issue. Here's the number. Well, I don't. No, listen. No. You just threatened me in court. That's the attorney's number. That's where I'm at. Have a nice day. And I don't even tell them this, but I'm still sending them that check. Right? They're going to call back and ask. And I'm going, yeah, I'm sending you the check. Because that was our agreement. Okay, but maybe I'll still, all right, look, whoa. You're talking about taking me to court, right? Right. This is my attorney's phone number. Hope that helps, guys.